right, y'all, so in today's video we are working on Valentine's Day gifts, and y'all forgive me because I'm trying to look at different cameras at different times, but I'm still learning. But hey, y'all, welcome to the Feeling Station. I am Dee Dee. I love to make things, love to create things. It's really therapy for me. But today I wanted to show you a very, very simple look from Valentine's Day gifts. I mean, very, very, very simple looks, and let me tell you this, very inexpensive. So, and it's not for the, those that are experienced crafters, and I'm not saying this to make my daughter look different, but she actually put this one together just really, really simple, and I thought it was really, really cute. I'm super excited for her, but it goes to show that anybody can put this together, whether you're an experienced crafter or an inexperienced crafter. But this is my favorite. These are some of the things that we can make for Valentine's Day, y'all. And if you like to make tumblers as I do, this one says, Jesus loves me, this I know. And we just filled it up with some really cute goodies. And you know what? They get a stainless steel tumbler and they get some goodies in the process, right? So with that one, I also have this one that says love like Jesus. So I kind of like that love like Jesus look. Love that one. This y'all say I love a little bit of everything. This one here is for me. So if you don't want to put it in the stainless steel cups, you can always put it in a coffee cup, or as I like to say, my tea cup, because I love to drink tea. But y'all, this is me all day long. Jesus loves this hot mess, because I know sometimes I am just that, a hot mess. But this is the one that I originally started from, and that's just taking a simple cup. I think I got this from Joann's. It was on sale, y'all. Listen, I love a sale, a good sale at that. But you know what? They marked them down 80% off. It was a Christmas item that they had, and y'all, it was in the color that I needed. Pink or red is what I was looking for that day. So I'm telling you, this is a very inexpensive look. I love it, love it, love it. But I'm going to show you how we can create that. And another way that we can do that, she used the bottom that she used is just really this clear little container. They have gum balls in it from the Dollar Tree. Look, y'all, balling on a budget at the dollar store, right? So you can always use this. This is what this one is here. I love it. So let's see. There we are. Again, this little clear object here, I'm going to put it back in the plastic because I don't want to scratch it up. And I always say use what you have. This is just something that I had around the house, something I had sitting around, and I said I was going to use it to make something. Now this is one of my favorites. So this is a customized basket that I am working on for my daughter. I'm going to step back just a little bit so you can see it, and then I'll move a little bit closer. I actually customized this for her. It's one of our glass can, whatever you want to call it. And y'all, I messed this. This is my first time doing it. I really messed it up on the bottom. It was like a practice for me, but it's for my daughter and she just loves it, right? So I put her name on it here, and it says, you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are enough. I love this. And then I kind of put the same thing on a coffee mug for her, and put some little chocolate stuff in it, some little cute stuff. Y'all know this little thing right here came from the Dollar Tree. Again, balling on a budget. I always say that, using what you have. Again, this was my first time practicing this, and I think, for practicing me working on it, it turned out okay. Again, I'm blessing my daughter with it. I asked her, did she want me to make her another one? She's like, Mama, no, it's fine. So one of the other things that you can really, really use, that set that I made for her, it actually comes in a 3-piece set, so you can get 3 with the price of 1. This one comes from the Dollar Tree. You can always use it. It's a basket, $125, and these are the clear bowls from the Dollar Tree. Plastic bowls, clear bowls, you can use that as well. $125. There's so many things that we can do, so many to be creative, y'all. Let me say that. Now, this came from Walmart. I think it was $1.97, 98 cents. But guess what? You can take this and do the exact same thing as this and get a very creative look. Again, y'all, balling on a budget, right? So the other one that I wanted to use was this. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. It was $1.25 also. I think I bought all that they had, which was not a whole lot. But when I find something that I like, I try to stick with that one, right? So this one, it did come in the pink or the red. So you could very well, whatever color you like, however you choose, right? That's totally up to you. So I am super, super excited, y'all. And you can put whatever you want to put in those. So today, we're going to make one of these if we can. Let me get it together, right? So what I would first say is make sure that you get your tumbler or whatever it is if you want to use a tumbler. And if you want to add your lid, that's totally your choice. You do not have to do that. But I always like to put this little brown paper on the inside of that. Why? Because it's going to help us. And I may have moved it. I did have some over here. It's going to help us, you know, so when we start sticking things down in it, it gives us some type of, you know, holding place, right? So I'm going to get some clear tape. Let me make sure that I get all of this together. Here we are. So this is the brown paper that I use, and of course I got double-sided tape over here. So I use some of this brown paper and I put it down in the cup. It just, look, it probably came from something from Amazon, something that I got that was extra. Use what you have. I can't say that enough, right? So again, I put the brown paper in. Now, let's see we're gonna use this teddy bear here. So what I like to definitely do is make sure that I take that price off of it here, and it just pops off, as you can see here. It snaps off. I'm gonna make sure that it's even, there we are. I took that off. So where do I want this bear to sit? Because that's what's gonna be important right now, right? So I need to measure how I want it to go, which I had already placed my straw in place. So as of now, I'm gonna say somewhere around this area here would be okay for me. And as you can see, I've already put my straw in place. I have tape on the inside. So what I need to do now is make sure that I tape that top lid portion of it so that it does not move, because I'm getting ready to move my bear. So as you can see here, if I let it go, it's gonna fall down. Again, I had already put a piece of tape to where I didn't want my straw to move, so you're gonna tape the inside of that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I put a piece of tape on the inside to keep my straw in place, to keep it from moving. Now I'm gonna place a piece of tape, and I'm using the clear tape at the very top here, so that my straw does not slide down. As you can see, there we are. We did not move. We are not moving at this point. We should not come down. I did it at a kind of like an angle because I want it to be a little bit slanted for this look here, right? So again, we can put the teddy bear in and like this or like so. And that is just too cute already. I mean, if you want to stop here, you very well can. There's no right or wrong way. And listen, y'all, with creating things, it's how you see it. That there's no right or wrong, or, you know, we all see things differently. That's what's so creative about us. God made us all unique, right? So as of now, I'm going to add, what can I add to that? There's so many creative things, right? So there, normally, because I have that brown piece of paper in it, my outside is pink. So I need to put something in this so that that brown paper is not really visible, which you cannot see it. As of now, you cannot see it. So I'm going to take this out just to put some of the crinkle paper on top of it, just to make sure, reinforce myself that, Dee Dee, you cannot see that, right? That's the overthinker in me. So I'm going to put my teddy bear back where it was, hopefully. We're going to put it back now that we have put, I'm going to turn it this way. There we are. So that, and one of the things that I've learned, y'all, there's so many different ways to do this teddy bear. We can put it on the inside. We can put it on the outside. We can put it holding the straw. We can put one leg around it. There's so many, many, many different ways to do it. One of the things I like to say is once you get it how you like it, leave it that way. Because if you're like me, like I am now, trying my absolute best to put it back how I just had it, there we are. So there we are, we're close to that. So one of the things that, you know, again, I put the crinkle paper in only because I wanted it to not show. And these papers, these little crinkle papers here come from the Dollar Tree, y'all, $1.25. They come in different colors. You can always get a solid color pink or a solid color, yellow, purple, whatever color it is that you want. It all comes from the Dollar Tree. Again, y'all, balling on a budget, right? So I do know that at some point I'm going to put a balloon into this, right? So I need to be mindful of that. That's going to go on my backside, and I normally put that in last, but you know, it's however you see it. It's no right or wrong way to do that. This one has more pink in it, so let's see if we can find a balloon that has a little bit more pink in it, and there we are. So let me see if I can get this There we are. So now, even if I stick this in, you can very well, if your tumbler is a small tumbler and you don't want it to stick up as much, you could very well cut this and stick it down in. Only thing that we're doing now is trying to build and create a very different look, right, for our Valentine's Day gift, right? So there we are. Even if, let's say that you don't want to put anything else in it, that you want to just stop right here. Guess what, y'all? That's still a very, very, very creative look. Very, very, very creative look. I like it. It's something simple. It just lets you know, look, I love you. I'm thinking about you. And I'm going to turn that around because it had that little barcode thing on it. That's just me. I got issues. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so one of the other things that I really, really like, this one is pink. So I'm going to pull some of this pink here and pull and put it inside my cup. It's just going to add an accent. It's only there to add some flavor. Yeah, just some seasoning to this, just to give it a very different look. We have a sucker here. We can stick it down in here. And we have, let's say, we can stick something else over here. Let me see where we are. And that's the hard thing sometimes, is being able to see down in the inside of that. There we are. So that teddy bear I was sticking down in there. Look, there we are. We've added some of these little pink things here. They come from the Dollar Tree, y'all. Again, balling on a budget. Let me show you. This is how they come. $125. They come in the pink and the red. I love these. And one of the things that you can do, again, with this, is you can cut the straw. Cut the end of it. As you can see, I did here. I cut it down just a little bit if I wanted to stick that, right there. Guess what? It's giving me a total different, giving me a different feel to it. It's not as tall. It just looks, I like it, right? So, okay. Now, let's see if we can add a little bit more candy, or, a little bit more. I like those kisses. And I'm not quite sure. This is from the Dollar Tree. I do like these. They're chocolate covered pretzel sticks. I do like those. Or we can get, let's say, one of these red milk chocolate truffle type things, or whatever that is, or whatever you want to call it. Say, for instance, you wanted to stick something down in it. Let's say that, right? So what I would do is take 2 of the skewers, and you will need that if you're going to stick something on it. If it's heavy, I would use 2. And I would use some double-sided tape. They sell them at the Dollar Tree. They have the foam kind, which is this kind here. Or I bought this from Amazon. You can use the clear kind. I use the clear for some other projects that I work on. But say, for instance, we want to just add some, so I've already taped this down on the back side. And I just used regular tape for this. Just say, for instance, I double taped it. I double stick, 2 double sticks, so that it can hold it, because it is kind of heavy here. Now, it also works with the chocolate candy like this, because I have done it that way also. So just make sure you double that. Let me say that, right? So we're going to take this. I'm going to lift up my bear just a little bit so that it can slide down. And keep in mind, we have paper inside, so it's going to stick down in the paper. The paper is also going to help us to keep that together, right? So I'm going to stick it down here, and hopefully we're going to stay in place right here. So right now we're at a really, really cute place, y'all. I'm loving, loving, loving this. So in this one, we use the milk chocolate kisses. We use the chocolate kisses in this one, which, we're giving it a different look this time. So we're using the Junior Mints just to give it something different. So I'm going to turn it around this way. And yes, we're going to have to find a creative way to cover those sticks right there. But you know what? When I was using the foam, I would always take this right here, and there's a white strip on the back of it. So if you want to use that and just cover it up, if it bothers you, either way, it's not going to be, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. Let me say that. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. But, if you want to cover that up, you could always take that, cover it up, and put some, tape over that. Just helpful tip, let me say it that way. So as of now, we can just leave it like this, We can leave it like this, or we can continue adding. It's totally up to you how you see it. And if you're selling this, let's say that, you have to be mindful of everything that you're putting in it. You have to be mindful from start to finish how much you're putting into it so that you can at least make some type of profit from that. So we have to be very, very careful with that. But I do like this look. Just, you know, it's a simple look as of right now. It is a very much I love you type of thing. I love it, and love it some more. Let me say that. I'm just looking over here to see, you know, one of these, she used this little sponge here. I won't put that in this one, but she used a little sponge, and it comes from the Dollar Tree also. That's something that we can definitely add. We also have these little suckers here. And I like the other side. There's a to and from to it, you know, on the sucker. We could very well flip it on this side right here. And I don't want to cover my bear up too much. But if you want to add more candy to it, you can do that. If you want to add, again, you know, the chocolate pretzels to it, or this Tuffle thing here, again, you're wanting to add it with the double sticks this way, so that when you stick it down, inside, it's going to stick inside of your paper bag area, or the paper product that we put in, only so that it can give us some stability. And I don't want to put too much into this one here, but I wanted to show you that this is a very, very, very inexpensive look that you can make in so many ways. And I love, let me say love one more time. I just love it, y'all. So I am super, super excited, and I'll do a picture of, you know, hopefully a still shot of that. But again, this one is my favorite. I love this one. I love this one. I guess y'all say I just love all of them, right? I do. Let me say it that way. So I am Dee Dee here at the Filling Station, y'all. I love to craft. I love to create things. If you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, because we learn and we grow together, y'all. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video on just simple Valentine's Day gifts and how many different ways we can create or be creative, y'all. You be creative. And the most important thing about crafting is having fun. Enjoy what you do. I hope that everyone have an amazing day today. Until next time, be blessed. All right, also, I forgot to include at the end of this video what you can use to actually cover this up. This is a bag I got from the Dollar Tree. It says for baskets, and it normally comes 2 in a pack. You can definitely cover it up. Let me move this over, because this is what we use for this look. So again, there's so many different things that we can, and I did not have my bigger red ribbon. Red is not my favorite color, but I need to get some more ribbon for this. But what's interesting, y'all, is, you know, we can cover it up, and, or, you know, if you're selling it at like maybe a craft fair or something like that, you can have it on display. Whatever works best for you. Just keep in mind there are options to keep this, you know, to put this down so that it can be like in the plastic like this. So I hope that everyone have an amazing day today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I like to say welcome to the Filling Station. If you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, because we learn and we grow together, y'all. So until next time, be blessed as well as a blessing unto others.